Your paycheck isn't disappearing by accident. Your brain is being tricked into losing it, one small purchase at a time. Your paycheck isn't disappearing by accident. It feels random, like the money just slips through your fingers no matter how hard you try to hold on to it. You get paid, you feel good for a day, and then somehow, by the time the next paycheck shows up, you're right back to zero. But there's a reason this keeps happening, and it's not the reason you think. Let's talk about Jake. Friday morning, Jake gets paid. $2,200 hits his account, and for a second, life feels good. He thinks, okay, this time I'm actually going to save something. Friday afternoon, rent takes $950. The car payment takes $370. Insurance takes another $120. A handful of subscriptions he barely remembers signing up for take $48 combined. Then a coffee on the way to work. Then a delivery order because cooking felt like too much after a long shift. By Tuesday, Jake already feels broke again. And he has no idea why, because none of those charges on their own ever felt like a problem. That's the trap. And it's not just Jake, it's basically everyone. Most people think they have a spending problem. One big problem hiding somewhere waiting to be found. So they hunt for the villain. Maybe it's the takeout. Maybe it's the online shopping. Maybe it's that one subscription they keep meaning to cancel. But here's the uncomfortable part. There is no single villain. What's actually happening is something psychologists and economists have studied for decades. And once you understand it, you'll never look at your bank account the same way again. It's called present bias. Your brain is wired to value right now way more than it values later. That $6 coffee feels good immediately. The version of you who wanted $500 extra in savings. He doesn't exist yet, not really, so your brain barely negotiates with him. Every small purchase wins that fight, one at a time, because the reward is now and the cost is later. This isn't weakness. It's just how the human brain evolved, long before credit cards and one-tap checkouts existed. Here's where it gets worse. Economists call this mental accounting. Your brain treats an $8 purchase completely differently than an $800 purchase, even though $8 spent 100 times a month is exactly the same as $800. Your brain just never adds it up that way. It evaluates each purchase alone in isolation, completely disconnected from everything else you bought that week. That's not a character flaw. That's just how the human brain is built. And whether you realize it or not, companies know it, and they build their entire business around it. That's not an accident either. Subscription businesses are built almost entirely around something called the default effect. Humans rarely cancel things. Once something is set to renew automatically, most people simply never touch it again. And recent research on American subscription spending found something wild. When people are asked to guess how much they spend on subscriptions each month, they usually say around $86. But when researchers actually have them itemize every single recurring charge, one by one, the real number comes out to roughly $219. That's not a small gap. That's 2.5 times more than people think they're spending every single month on things they've often completely forgotten they're even paying for. And delivery apps play the same game, just faster. They're built on something called choice architecture, every screen designed to remove friction between you and spending. One tap to order, one tap to add a tip, one tap to check out. No cash ever leaves your hand, and that matters more than you'd think because of something called the pain of paying. Handing over physical cash creates a small, real discomfort in your brain, a tiny signal that says, this is real money leaving your life. Tapping a phone barely registers as spending at all. That's not you being careless. That's the entire system working exactly as designed by people whose job is to make spending feel effortless. Here's the part that ties all of this together. None of these forces show up as one giant charge. They show up as dozens of tiny ones, each one small enough that your brain never flags it as a threat. A subscription here, a delivery fee there, a coffee, a snack, an app you forgot existed months ago. Each one passes the "it's not much" test individually. None of them ever face the real math, what they actually cost stacked together, month after month, year after year. Think of it like a bucket with one small hole, barely a drip. You wouldn't even notice. Now add another hole, then another, then another. Individually, none of them look dangerous. But give it a month and that bucket is empty and you're standing there wondering where all the water went when the truth is, it was leaking out the entire time, right in front of you, in plain sight. That's why the paycheck disappears so fast. Not one hole. Dozens of them, all draining at once, all designed to be small enough that you'd never think to plug them. And here's something most people never stop to calculate. It's not just what these small leaks cost today. It's what they cost you over time. A subscription you don't use for $10 a month doesn't just cost $10. Over 5 years, that's $600 gone for something you forgot you were even paying for. That's the real price of these leaks, not just the dollar amount on the statement, but the version of your life that money could have built instead. So here's the moment this actually becomes useful, because understanding the trap is only half of it. People who actually build wealth don't have superhuman willpower. They're not immune to present bias or mental accounting. They're human too. They just do one thing differently. They make the invisible visible. They sit down and write out every recurring charge, every subscription, everything set to auto-renew, because once it's on paper in front of your eyes, mental accounting stops working. You can't underestimate a number you're staring directly at. Then they track the small stuff for 1 month. Not to eliminate all of it, not to punish themselves, not to live like they have nothing, just to see it clearly. Because the goal was never to spend less on everything. The goal is to know exactly where every dollar goes before it's gone, so that you're the one making the decision instead of your brain making it for you on autopilot, one tiny purchase at a time. That's the real shift. Not more discipline, more awareness. Once you can actually see all the small holes in the bucket, plugging even a few of them changes everything, because you're no longer fighting an invisible enemy hiding in dozens of places at once. You're just fixing a leak you can finally point to, name, and stop. Your paycheck was never disappearing by accident. Money doesn't actually disappear. Attention does. And wherever your attention goes unchecked, your money quietly follows it, one small, forgettable purchase at a time, until one day you finally turn the lights on and see exactly where it's been going all along. If this made you rethink your own paycheck, drop a comment with the one small leak you didn't realize was draining you. I read every single one. And if you want to see exactly how to track all of these leaks in one weekend, that video's coming next, so subscribe so you don't miss it.